Hello everyone. In today's video, we're going to see some traps in the Queen's Gambit. The Queen's Gambit is d4, d5, and now many people are afraid to give up a pawn with c4, but this is the Queen's Gambit. Now, we're only going to focus on the accept variation, which is d takes c4. Now, we are a pawn down, but after e3, we will win back this pawn over here, because there are only three ways to defend this pawn now. You can push b5, queen to d5, or bishop to e6. Let's look at all of these. If you play queen d5, then after queen a4 check, we eventually win this pawn back because it's a check and there's two attackers to this pawn now. If bishop e6, then this blocks your bishop and gives you a very bad position, because now even this bishop will not get developed soon. So many people will play b5. After this, we play a4. And now there are many ways to defend the b5 pawn. The most common is c6. But after a cross b5, c cross b5, white can see that black has left a diagonal open. Which diagonal is it? The diagonal that leads to the black rook. After queen f3, black has to sacrifice one of his minor pieces to save the rook. Now bishop d7, attacking the queen, stopping the check, and also opening up the rank of the queen. And after queen a6, you'll see that we have a knight for two pawns, which is a very good advantage. Okay, let's look at the next variation. d4, d5, c4, d cross c4, e3, d5, a4. And in this move, black plays a6. Now, this is also very common, but it's not such a good move, as you'll see. We can do a cross b5 now, and then if he takes, then his rook is gone. So after a6, we will win this pawn back. Okay, d4, d5, c4, and now he can also take this, but this just ruins your pawn structure very badly, and these two pawns are very easy to get at now using the bishop and the queen. So b cross e4 is very rarely played now. Okay, let's see. Now bishop d7, this isn't such a good move, but okay, let's see. Now white has many moves to play here, but the best is just to take, because now we have taken. If he takes, then we play knight c3 and c6. Suppose he plays c6 to save this bishop, and if we take, he'll take. Then we do queen f3 again, threatening the same thing. Then we can't. Now we take. Now we are threatening to take, and if he takes, then we take the rook. So knight d7, opening up the rank of the queen, and b3. And now this is a very good move, because even though we're sacrificing another pawn, it just takes advantage of these isolated pawns. Okay, so let's see. After bishop d7, takes, knight c3, he can also play a6, but as we saw earlier, this won't work because takes, and the rook is gone. So knight c3, and if he plays queen d7, this is actually one of the worst moves in the position. We do rook a5. Notice why we played a4, not only to try and break this pawn chain, but also to open up the file for our rook. Now we're doing a double. Now we're threatening to take this bishop. So bishop a6. Then we have rook d5. And the queen moves to e6. And after queen a4 check, we win this and we are 2 minor pieces for a rook down, which is a pawn. So this is a good variation. So now let's look at some more variations. Takes, knight c3. If he plays bishop a6, then we have queen f3 again, knight d7, and we just take. Notice how this is a remove the defender tactic, because the exact moment when this knight moves, the bishop's gone. Remove the defender. Now he might play e6 to try and open up the other bishop, but then we can just take. So then after that, let's see some more variations. Bishop a6, queen f3. If you play c6 here, then we have rook cross a6. You might be thinking why this is a good move, since of course the rook hangs. But now we have queen cross c6 and the queen just goes on a rampage. Queen d7, queen cross a8 check, queen d8, queen c6 check, and we are way up on material now. So that is not a good move. Okay, let's see. And we're done. Remember, after c6, that is the best move for black. But remember, after c6, you take, and queen f3 wins the minor piece. That was all in today's video. Please tell me in the comments down below if you want some traps and other openings. Bye.